What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to a brand new Jurassic World Evolution 3 series. We are here on the Tropical Square map for one reason and one reason only. I would like to try an experimental series, something that hasn't really been done before. When I say that, I mean not even the Gaming Beaver thought of this. We are going to do what I like to call a Noah's Ark experiment. What I mean by that is we're going to take two of each species, a male and a female, and we're going to put them in an enclosure and have them breed up. And we are going to see which ones have lifelong partners and which ones don't. That's kind of an experiment. So we're going to go with one species at a time, and we're going to see what goes on. So, if you end up enjoying this series and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. We've just reached 1,600 subscribers on the channel, which is super amazing. We're going to go for 1,700 now. Hopefully we'll get to 2,000 at some point. Maybe this year, maybe not. Who knows? It's only January, so there's still plenty of time. But yeah, anyway, let's get ourselves started by getting ourselves an arrival point. Alright, anyway, let's get this going. So first things first, we don't really care about amenities or anything like that. I'm just going to have a straight line going all the way with all the species in this sanctuary just to see. It's kind of a sanctuary, it kind of isn't. It's more of like a facility in a way. It's an experiment. Alright, yeah. We got that going. We got the path going all the way. Exhibits will be coming in. And, yeah. That's what we're going to do. Alright. First things first. Let's put in a hatchery, I guess. We'll throw our first hatchery in. Maybe we'll have it like over here. We'll alternate between sides. We'll have one on one side, one on the other. Let's see, which ones do we start with? So we're going to go in alphabetical order. So in this case, our first species will be Acrocanthosaurus. So let me just see their stats real quick. Alright, well, let's get the sanctuary going anyway. Let's just get a concrete fence going. And then we can have everyone observe the creatures. Yeah, that's kind of the goal here. And we don't really have to worry about creativity. We're just doing an experiment to see which dinosaurs or which species have, like, lifelong bonds and which ones don't. Alright, and we'll also have, like, a viewing gallery just so people can study them. That's kind of the goal here. Alright, so let's get a viewing gallery. Actually, maybe for larger creatures, we could have, like, a viewing log. For, like, larger predators and whatever. Alright, let's get one of those larger things. A viewing log. Alright, let's, give them, like, random colors. And the episode will end once they, like, breed and whatever. Yeah, this is a more chill series compared to other series we've had. Alright, this one's just gonna be the one, so we might as well get another acro in here. Let's get some, maybe a goat feeder over here. Maybe one over. Maybe get some water over here. That could be good. Maybe a carnivore feeder over here. And then we'll fill this up with accommodations as time goes on. Yeah, let's get the Acrocanthosaurus. Let's see what we got. Alright. We got a male and a female acro. What tier fence? Tier 6. Okay, we have a tier 5 fence. So tier 6 fence would be basically invisible fences. Or should we just have invisible fences the entire time? Let's replace invisible fences. There should be a replace all setting. That just replaces the entire exhibit with the fence you want. And I don't know why I'm going to put one in. I'm just going to put one in. A response facility. Let's go ahead and do just that. Alright, response facility. There we go. You know, just to make it a little more, like, experimental and whatever. Because this is an experimental series. right here. All right. All right, Ranger team and scheduling. There we go. All right, so the Acrocanthosaurus should be done. Let's get our first Acrocanthosaurus, our first species. Okay, I thought the game was going to crash then. But it didn't. That's good. Our first species, and right off the bat, it's an apex predator.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Acrocanthosaurus.
Alright, so that's the male. Now let's release the female. So our main goal is to see which species have lifelong bonds when it comes to mating, and which ones don't. And do not look it up. Do not tell me and do not look it up. I want to figure this out for myself. That's the whole point of this series. So, that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's make sure these guys are completely comfortable with their environment. There we go. Alright, they should be completely satisfied. They just need one more goat feeder. That's really all they need. Alright, goat feeder. There we go. They should be completely fine. You know what? We'll keep the enclosure the way it is. And these guys require a large nest. So let's go ahead and get a large nest going. I say that as I click on a medium nest. Let's give these guys a cave. Alright, these guys have no requirements. So let's just put that nest there. And now we wait. We should probably give our creatures names for the time being. This guy can be Chocolate Chip. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, I guess, can be Pistachio? Pistachio. We got Chocolate Chip and Pistachio the Acro. The Acro pair. Alright. So now the only thing we have to do now is wait. Oh, we got a nest claimed by Pistachio already. Awesome. Our first species is about to breed. Alright, and then we can find out if these guys do lifelong partners. Oh, we got eggs found. Okay, good. Let's have Cass's cuisine, because why the hell not? Alright, there's an egg found. What do we got? 2. Alright. And it doesn't look like they have lifelong partners. Yeah, because otherwise, it would say, oh, lifelong partner. So the answer to the Acro is no. They don't have lifelong partners. Alright, and I guess I will bring you guys back when the eggs hatch. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Our Pistachio's trying to go after a goat. Yeah, trying to go after a goat. Let's see it happen. You know what? Let's try to, like, give them a bit more cover around the fence area. So to give off the illusion that they're, like, free in the wild or something. There we go. That looks good. That doesn't mess up with their... No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Alright. And just like that, the Acros are ready. We've got 2 of them. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Acrocanthosaurus to the park.
Alright, so let's see what they have. So, we've got a female. 2 females. Alright, that's awesome. Look at that. Awesome. If you have any name suggestions for our new offspring, let me know in the comments down below. You guys will have a chance to name some of these dinosaurs, considering this series does well. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for episode 1 of the Noah's Ark experiment. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.